Okay guys, we're now going to code our words, and you know this sheet right here, I've uploaded that so you guys can print that out, or you can look it up and write down the words yourself like I wrote here, and then we want to start coding these. Now before we code these, we want to look at that we have a new kind of learning. So I want you to understand that when I'm coding this, this is our first vowel pair that we've gone over. So we know that these two together make a vowel pair, okay? We know that if I'm labeling this, these two are vowels, correct? So that is our first vowel pair that we're learning, and so we have to code this a certain way. And so we know that each of these sounds, when we're thinking of the word book, we hear the sound, okay? It's not oo, it's And so that is a short sound of oo. So when we underline this, okay, that goes together, it makes a short sound. So we have to code it with what we call a super breve. So we want our breve to reach both O's, because for that double vowel, the sound is a short sound, okay? So we want to make sure that we're not hearing the oo, but we're hearing So when we code that, it's the sound. And so we want to make sure that you know that this is a digraph because it makes one sound, okay? And this is how we would code our words on this lesson. Okay, same with this one. We want to underline like we always do. We also need another form of taking out the trash. I'm going to go ahead and make my stick on my my C, because it makes the k sound. We want to make sure that we're not saying the s sound for that. That makes the k sound, okay? And then we want to label both of these vowels, and then we're going to code it with our super breve. So it's k, cook. Okay, it's okay? Same with here. We want to label our C with the big tail so that we're saying the k sound. Underline your double O, label it with two vowels, code it with a super breve. Okay? Same with this. Underline your double O, label your double vowel, super breve makes the sound. So I want you to independently code and read aloud the remaining words on the page, whether you're using the page that you printed out or you are working on the lessons. Remember, read your phrases, and then there's 3 sentences there. Read those. So you want to pause it and finish that page, and then unpause it when you get down to the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel pattern, and we'll work on those, practicing those. So go ahead and pause it, finish the page, and then come back and we'll work on the vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Okay, I want to remind you on how to do these as well. So let me show you this. I'm going to kind of get down. Let me make sure you can see it. You can't. Let me back up the camera a little bit. Okay. So we're looking at this word right here. So remember, before we do the word, we want to label what we see at the top, right? So we know we have it labeled here. We see a vowel at the top. There's a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, right? There's our 2 vowels. You can label the 2 vowels, and then you see the 2 consonants. So remember, this reminds you right here that you divide it down between the 2 consonants, just like that, okay? So if I'm going to label now, I'm going to break down each syllable. So I want to label this one first. So there's my double O. So I want to underline that, label it with the double vowel, and then put my super breve. Foot. And then I want to label this syllable, vowel, consonant, because the consonant follows the vowel, we have a breathe. That's an a sound. Footman, 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 however you want to say it. Okay? So I want you to finish the other 3 on your own, and then go ahead and read the 2 sentences at the bottom. And that should finish your coding lesson.